Hello, just 1 minute intro. I am Gopinath. Actually, you are going to hear rest of the video through an AI voice. Due to time constraint, I create this in AI format with less slides instead of more animations. But the research and the goal behind this video are 100% sure. So please don't skip any part of the video. I create this content to ensure it supports someone in need of job. And if you find this useful, the best way to support me is by watching the full video, hitting the subscription, and please turn on the bell notification also. Thanks for your continuous support and all the very best. Thank you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at a massive opportunity for network engineers in the UAE. This is a role based in Abu Dhabi with Dicetek LLC. If you have between 6 to 12 years of experience, this is the video you need to watch because I am not just going to read the job description, I am going to break down exactly what they are asking for, line by line, so you can ace the interview. Before we dive in, please check the description box below. The direct link to apply for this job is added there. Also, if you need help tailoring your resume for this specific role, or if you have questions about the channel, please reach out to me directly on WhatsApp at +9 68710538824. Let's start with the overview. The company is Dicetek LLC. They are an IT service and consulting company, often involved in recruitment and placement for high-level technical roles. This specific vacancy is for a network engineer in Abu Dhabi. They are looking for someone with substantial experience, specifically 6 to 12 years. This puts the role firmly in the mid to senior level category. They are open to any nationality and any gender, which is great news. Now, let's move into the educational requirements. They have listed a bachelor's degree in computer applications, technology, engineering, electronics, or telecommunication. If you have a 3 or 4-year degree in any computer stream, you qualify. But here is the critical part. They have explicitly listed CCNA and CCNP under educational requirements. While these are certifications, placing them here usually means they are non-negotiable. If you are only CCNA certified, you might struggle against a candidate who has their CCNP, especially given the 6-year minimum experience requirement. If you are preparing for this interview, make sure your certification status is clear on your resume. Let's get into the technical meat of this job description. This is where we will spend most of our time today because the list of skills is extensive and specific. First, they mention proficiency with core networking technologies, TCP/IP, DNS, DHCP, and NAT. For an interview with 6+ years of experience, they won't just ask you what is DNS. They will ask you about troubleshooting DNS latency, or how DHCP snooping works to prevent attacks, or complex NAT scenarios where you might be translating addresses across overlapping networks. You need to brush up on the packet flow of TCP/IP. Can you describe the three-way handshake in detail? Do you know what happens at the packet level when a connection is refused? These are the kinds of questions you should prepare for. Next, let's talk about the vendors. They have listed Check Point, Cisco, Huawei, Dell, and HP. This is a multi-vendor environment. Most of us are comfortable with Cisco, but notice Check Point is listed first in the security equipment section. This implies a heavy focus on firewalls. If you have experience with Check Point Gaia OS, Smart Console, or configuring VPNs on Check Point firewalls, highlight that immediately. They also mention Huawei. In the Gulf region, Huawei switching and routing equipment is very common. If you only know Cisco CLI, you should look up the equivalent commands for Huawei's VRP, Versatile Routing Platform. It shows initiative. Moving on to monitoring and troubleshooting. They specifically named Wireshark, Dynatrace, SolarWinds, PRTG, and NetFlow. This tells me this is an operational role. You aren't just designing networks, you are fixing them when they break. Wireshark is key here. Can you analyze a PCAP file to find a retransmission issue? Dynatrace is interesting because it's often used for application performance monitoring, APM. This suggests you might be working closely with the application team to diagnose why a specific app is slow. It's not just is the network up, it's is the network causing the database latency? SolarWinds and PRTG are standard NMS tools. You should know how to configure SNMP, how to set up alerts, and how to create custom dashboards. Now, let's look at the routing protocols. They are asking for advanced knowledge of BGP, OSPF, EIGRP, MPLS, and QoS. This confirms the senior nature of the role. For BGP, do you understand attributes? Local preference, AS path, MED? Can you manipulate traffic flow? For MPLS, do you understand label swapping? L3 VPNs? For QoS, this is crucial for voice and video traffic. You need to know about classification, marking, and queuing. If they ask you how to prioritize Teams or Zoom traffic, you need a technical answer involving DSCP values. The hardware section mentions switches, firewalls, NAC, WAF, wireless controllers, and access points. NAC stands for Network Access Control. This is likely Cisco ISE or Aruba ClearPass. If you have experience setting up policies for who gets on the network, shout about it. WAF is Web Application Firewall. This sits at layer 7. It protects against SQL injection and cross-site scripting. This bridges the gap between network and security. Finally, they are asking for cloud and modern security. They want expertise in AWS, Azure, or GCP and hybrid environments. This means connecting the on-premise data center to the cloud, likely using Direct Connect, AWS, or ExpressRoute, Azure, or IPsec VPNs. You need to understand virtual private clouds, VPCs, and VNETs. And the buzzwords of the year, SASE, Secure Access Service Edge, and ZTNA, Zero Trust Network Access. Traditional VPNs are being replaced by ZTNA. If you know solutions like Zscaler, Palo Alto Prisma, or Cisco Umbrella, make sure that is on your resume. They want to know that you understand that security is no longer just at the perimeter, it is everywhere. So, how do you prepare for this interview? Review your multi-vendor experience. Don't just say, I know firewalls. Say, I have migrated rules from Cisco ASA to Checkpoint. Prepare scenarios for troubles. Using Wireshark. Refresh your knowledge on cloud networking, specifically how it integrates with on-premise MPLS or VPNs. And finally, ensure your resume highlights your 6+ years of experience clearly, mapping it to these specific tools, SolarWinds, Checkpoint, and cloud platforms. This is a fantastic opportunity in Abu Dhabi for the right candidate. The salary and benefits for a 6 to 12-year experience role in the UAE are usually very competitive. Once again, the link to apply is in the description. If you are struggling to fit all these skills onto your resume in a way that looks professional, or if you need guidance on your job hunt in the Gulf, reach out to me on WhatsApp at +968 710 53824. Good luck with your application, stay studied up on those protocols, and I will see you in the next video.